Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back to you again with another pick a card reading. This time it's for what are their true intentions for you, with you, of you. So basically, we're going to be looking at their intentions. I have some piles here to show you, so let me put them on the screen real quick here. So we have pile number 1, which is the Sailor Mercury wand. So you can't really see it right now because of the camera, but I'll put it over here. It's blue. Okay. And then pile number 2 is the Sailor Moon wand, and it is pink. And I'll put it over here and you can see a little bit better. I'll be like a beauty guru girl. Come on, give me my beauty guru energy. And then pile number 3 is the Sailor Venus wand, which is orangey yellow. So we have Mercury, Moon, and Venus, whichever one you are more drawn to. I'll show them here again. Sorry, my lighting isn't so great today, but you should really be able to tell based off of maybe color, blue, pink, and then this is yellow technically. And then, or you can just do Mercury, Moon, or Venus in terms of planet, or maybe you just like these shapes or whatever, or just drawn to whatever. So this is for what their intentions are. And remember, if you like these, you can always tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. There's a button news to this artist. Thanks to you money directly. Follow me on all my socials, Antphrodite everywhere. Hit the subscribe button down below because I'm almost at 200K. And yeah, remember these readings are all legend for entertainment only. So let's get started. Okay. Not my stomach growling, girl. Okay, pile number 1. This is for what their intentions are. So think of a person, and this is what their intentions are. Now, the Mercury card here tells me, or Mercury is rules communication. And it definitely makes me feel like there's some form of communication that's coming. If you haven't spoken to them in a while, then you're going to soon. I feel like they'll probably reach out, but maybe you will. Either way, there's definitely some form of communication coming and some sort of clarification coming. For some of you, this could be closure. Now, excuse me, it's the truth. So, remember again, if you like these, you can always tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. Button next to this artist is saying she can buy directly. Okay, so with this Mercury pull here, you think about Mercury as a character. She's very smart. And she has to do a lot of things, but she's not known as someone who's always tapped into her feelings in the way that some of the others are. And she feels more of a duty or responsibility. So my concern here, since we're looking at them and what their intentions are, my concern here is that they are preoccupied perhaps, or they feel like they have to do something else. So their focus is not on you. I think this might be them being distracted, or there's some sort of something that they have to complete, whether it be school or something with their family. It seems like there's something else that's taking precedent in their life, which is causing them to be slightly cold and emotionally detached. So let's keep going. Okay, so we have the 4 of Cups. That's apathy. I told you, this person is struggling with expressing their emotions. 9 of Swords. They're very analytical and in their brain. They're an overthinker, and they overanalyze everything in every conversation. Yeah, Page of Swords. And they're also adverse to fighting. They don't like to fight, so they avoid confrontation at all costs, which ends up making them very avoidant and very quiet. So it's extremely frustrating to deal with someone like this. Let's keep going. 6 of Wands, 8 of Cups, running from their problems. They run from their problems. 5 of Wands. I told you, it's like I'm psychic or something. Dude, this freaking pile better tip me. The 5 of Wands, they avoid literally all confrontation. Also, I can tell you the 6 of Wands, they feel very insecure. Like super insecure. Like they feel like they're either unattractive or unwanted. They're embarrassed very quickly, and the 8 of Cups says they just run and hide. So this person's a runner, a hider, and they're very easily they very easily distract themselves from their problems. Her special place: find your own space inside and out. I told you, they're like a hermit. This person like really values alone time. This is someone that if they're not speaking to you, they're actually alone. They're not like going and messing around with a bunch of people or making a ton of friends. This person is by themselves in a state of misery sometimes. The Princess and the Pea, sensitivity. Talking to them sometimes can be like walking on eggshells. And they also walk on eggshells when they talk to people. This person is really struggling. Spirit initiation. Yep, I knew it. Scrying mirror shadow. They're really struggling right now. They're in a dark period in their life, or about to be. And being around you kind of holds a mirror up to their dark sides, or it could even be like you being happy makes them realize they're unhappy. So they don't want to be around you as much as they want to be around you, if that makes sense. Because like they want to be around you because you're happy and go lucky, you make them feel good, but they don't want to feel good because they know they're miserable, and misery loves company. And that every time they see you, they're reminded of the fact that you're happy and they're not. It's so weird. That's why sometimes you can get a push-pull dynamic with this connection. I also think that this person has grappled with their shadow side or their dark side. So to me, I think this person has done some fucked up things, and I don't think that they've forgiven themselves for this. And I think this predates you. I think they did something really messed up, and they have not forgiven themselves, and they're carrying this burden before they ever met you. Yeah, envy and gluttony. This person really has, I'm telling you, they're struggling now with their shadow side because they have a lot of shame. I see that as them not really being able to be happy for other people. And the simple fact is they're not able to be happy for other people because they feel like they don't have anything worth celebrating for. So this person is insecure and struggling. You need to be careful. Until this person kind of finds their way, they're an energy vampire. Yeah, diversity. Also, this is the type of person that until you are with other people, that means if this is someone you're interested in being friends with, or it's a fake friend or whatever, then you find a new friend. It could be a lover, you find a new lover, whatever. This is the type of person where they need to be by themselves, and you need to connect with someone else, and you connecting with someone else will eventually make them realize that they need to start adjusting. You pulling back from this person and connecting with someone new makes them realize that their behavior needs to end. The badass. This communication that you're going to have is going to be a little direct, and you guys are going to argue a little bit. There's going to be a bit of a tussle. But you walking away in your power and moving on to something else is the only way to have this connection go back to a better place. And that sounds like it's counterproductive, but it's not. Sacrifice. I told you. Hope. I told you. We have to let go of something. Remain hopeful. Things change around in the future. This is someone who's not ready to be around someone like you. And I do think eventually they will be. I'm going to be honest with you, I do. But they're not ready yet. They want to shield themselves from the world. And you're that glimmer of light, that light at the end of the tunnel, that shining beacon of hope. And you're kind of a carrot on the stick when you walk away from this person. You're a catalyst. 7th house, partnerships. Saturn, life lessons. Yep. And Virgo energy. I mean, they could be a Virgo, but Saturn is like dad. It teaches us hard life lessons, and it's karma. And then we see the 7th house of partnerships. So the connections we share with other people. So you might be karma for this person. And they might be due some karma. The Virgo card also tells me that this person is very strategic. So everything they do is on purpose. There's no accidents. There's no mistakes. There's no accidents. It's extremely strategic. I didn't mean to do that, or I accidentally butt dialed, or anything like that. This person is strategic. They did it on purpose. They knew what they were doing. I will also tell you that, again, they did something bad, and they're punishing themselves for it. And until they stop doing this, they're stuck in this cycle. You're not the only person that this person plays games with. You're not the only person that this person pulls into their negative cycle. I think that they have ruined every friendship they have. I think they've ruined every relationship they have. And I think that they're very close to realizing that it's time for change. So the hope here is actually a good sign, and especially Virgo, because Virgo is all about self-improvement. I think for them, they need a lifestyle change. This is someone who maybe is Peter Pan syndrome or just doesn't want to grow up or is a wild child, or it could even just be someone who's immature, but their lifestyle choices are poor. And it seems like they're finally realizing, like, I need to have a better life. Like my routine, my schedule, my people around it. Like it's giving me someone who parties a lot. Let's get a song. It's Jenny from the Block from J-Lo. It's kind of funny that this is the song that you guys got. Um, I mean, maybe, the Bronx or New York is significant, or even J-Lo. But what's interesting about this song is, what the hell is wrong with my phone? Girl, I'm not even going to start it. What's interesting about the song is it's obviously like, I didn't forget where I came from, and it's a tough song. And it's not afraid to tell people what they need to hear. And I think that's what needs to happen here. Tough love needs to happen. You need to be tough to yourself. You need to be tough to them. I think that this person may have been coddled or babied. I think this person needs tough love. And I think you forgot who you were. That for some reason you've been nice to this person and you're usually not so nice. And it seems like you've been like super kind to this person and patient. That's not who you are. And I think you need to remember who you are, because I don't want you to lose sight of who you are. Who you are is why people like you and why this person likes you in the first place or liked you. And so you might need to go back to how you were originally, and you might have to tell them off. Once again, I think their intentions right now are to focus on themselves, and they're self-sabotagey, self-deprecative. And I don't think they're maliciously trying to hurt you. I just don't think they can prioritize you at all right now. So you have got to move forward. This is a connection that you will revisit at some point. So remember, if you like those, you can tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. This button is as hard as thanks to you money directly. Follow me Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Antphrodite. Until next time, good luck, pile one. Oh shit. Pile number 2. Hello. As I literally rip the little thing out of your keychain. That is a sign here. Did it rip or did it break? I can't tell. I don't even know how that came out, actually. So I don't know if you guys can see this, but the little tiny little balls go through that little tiny hole, and I don't know how that just ripped. So quite an interesting start here, because to me this is a sign, and I'm literally getting a FaceTime from my best friend. Cole, stop calling me challenge. I'll call him back. This is weird. This pile is already weird. So first of all, this keychain just broke. Okay. But this is for pile number 2. If you stop FaceTiming me, challenge. I'm getting distracted. This is weird. Okay. So first of all, we have distractions and something breaking. So I don't know if you have broken up with this person before or what, but we're going to get into it. So this right here is pile number 2 for what are their intentions. What are their intentions? This is Sailor Moon's wand. Remember, if you like these, you can tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. There's a button next to this heart. Says thanks. You get money directly. Okay. So first of all, let's start off by the moon. So emotions are very strong here. It's the moon, right? Sailor Moon, emotions are super strong. Especially heart chakras, things like that, things that really, affect you, and your love tank here, right? But I also see this as someone, it's obviously she's a Cancer, so it reminds me of Cancer energy, but this is a nurturing energy. and this is a nurturing connection between you and this person. And it's also something that seems probably a little bit more divinely guided, considering I just had a bunch of chaos happen. And I think of her in Tuxedo Mask and, the fact that they had this divine connection. So there definitely seems to be some sort of soul contract or some sort of mission. But what is broken? Something is broken here, and there have been tons of distractions and falling off the path. So if this is a brand new connection, this might be what ends up happening. But if not, you might want to pick another pile, because it does look like this is someone that you already know and already have an established repertoire with. And the King of Wands is reversed. So that's an inaction, and the World is reversed, an ending of cycles, and the Ace of Cups. So I can tell you right off the bat, I'm telling you right now, most of you know this person very well and have a history, okay? And I'm seeing this Ace of Cups as a very strong loving bond. Like, this is someone that you care very deeply for and who cares very deeply for you. If people ask me, what is the sign of someone loving someone or being in love with someone, you're probably looking at an Ace of Cups, whether it be platonic or romantic. Ace of Cups is the pure overflowing of love. It's also about love sometimes coming on very strong and causing chaos, which is what I think this group is. The World is reversed, okay, and the King of Wands reversed, which tells me that something burned really hot and then burnt out. And when the King of Wands reversed, it tells me that this person there's a falling out between the two of you. There had to have been a falling out between the two of you at some point. Maybe you guys blocked each other at some point or stopped talking or whatever. All I can tell you is that there was a situation that caused silence. And honestly, it seems like both of you thought it was over at some point. High Priestess, divinely guided to each other. There is a soul contract in place. The two of you have to teach each other something. That doesn't mean that you're going to be together. That doesn't mean that you're meant to be soulmates, whether it be platonic or romantic soulmates. It means that the two of you have got to teach each other something. And that Page of Wands is about speaking your truth, being yourself, and expressing your identity. So there's the Devil card and trauma. You guys trigger each other. Your traumas trigger each other. You guys have trauma that naturally triggers the other one. And it causes layers and layers and layers of subcontext. This group is not going to be able to communicate to this person very easily, because the way you communicate and the way they communicate kind of hurts each other and triggers each other. This is a big mess. I also feel like other people may have meddled, or other situations may have caused problems. Because remember when I was saying I was getting distracted and there was like people calling me and all this stuff was happening and people needing me? I feel like that caused issues in this connection as well. Other people may have caused problems, jealousy or otherwise. Other situations may have caused problems. It's like you guys were being pulled by multiple people in multiple directions. So I feel like this group has never really had time to really sit down and talk or connect with each other, because there's always a problem. There's always a situation. There's always chaos. Solace. It seems like it may have gone quiet recently. Let me see here. Puss in Boots, wit. The two of you know exactly how to rile the other one up. Also, anytime the two of you reconnect, it's because one or both of you is being strategic. This makes me think of, that was a good one. This makes me think of two people who can get one over on the other one, and there's a respect. This would be like playful banter. So I see this as like, wow, you got one over on me. That was pretty clever. I didn't see that one coming. I'm going to get you back the next time. Like, it seems like the two of you can kind of play a little bit of a game of one-upping each other. It's not super toxic here. It might have became toxic, but this to me is playful. Candle magic. I don't know if one or both of you are into spells or anything like that, but it seems like there may have been a manifestation spell that caused this person to come to you. Earth grounding. They might be, I think you might be surprised that you guys manifested each other. So I think this person manifests, and you might not realize it, but they manifest as well. Why do I feel like, I mean, all the candles are rainbows, so LGBT representation, that might be important here, but grounding. I mean, this is an interesting dynamic because you're looking at Earth, so I think of like an Earth sign, and the candle magic makes me think of like a spiritual, witchy person. So to me, it's like I think maybe one of you is more practical and one of you is more spiritual or something, but these are still opposites. And then it's also fire and Earth, maybe prominent placements. The child is meant to be... See? Childhood trauma, that's triggered by both of you. Both of you had shitty upbringings, for sure. I also think both of you are childish as hell, to be honest. Very immature. Mothman ruin. You guys have blamed each other for destroying things before, and I'm going to be honest, it's not wrong. I think both of you would be pissed off if this is a best friend, you'd be mad if they had a new best friend. And if you had a new best friend, they'd be mad that you had a new best friend. If this was someone who you dated or wanted to date, they'd be mad if you were talking to someone else and vice versa. Like, very territorial here. And it's both of you. And I think both of you like to make the other one jealous or think that too. The ringleader. I call the shots. I think both of you are very headstrong and ego-based, so neither one of you want to secede to the other person. No, you need to text me first. No, you need to text me first. Confident Achilles. That's my Achilles heel. For some reason, the two of you are each other's kryptonite. It's like I definitely think there's a lot of ego confidence there. We get it. But it's almost like you know how to get under their skin and they know how to get under your skin. Look at that. It's almost like you're their type and they're your type. And you're just drawn to each other. White buffalo woman. Peace. You guys are very quick to blame the other one here for disturbing your peace, but you both do the same thing. You guys are you're opposites, but you're similar. It's so weird. That's the 8th house. Scorpio energy, secrets, taboo. That's also lies and deception. Wait a minute. Moon, there it is. Emotions and lies. What's going on here? Leo. Huh. Well, I could tell you that they're going to try and make you extremely jealous soon. They're going to flex something to try to make you jealous, and they're going to want you to hear about it indirectly. Whether it's a post on social or a friend of a friend or something. They're definitely going to try and make you jealous. Absolutely going to happen. There might be a glow up happening too. Maybe someone just got into fitness or lost weight or something or changed their hair or style. But I can also tell you here, you guys have hurt each other deeply. This is such a deep wound. Like, this is a deep connection. Is this ever going to get in a good place? I see you talking shit about each other, getting mad. I definitely think both of you stalk each other. 8th house makes me think of stalker, especially with Leo and Moon. Both of you have fake accounts looking at each other's stuff. Both of you stalk each other's stuff. Both of you check on their friends. Both of you, you're both obsessed with each other. You're both obsessed with each other. That's 8th house obsession. You're both obsessed with each other. How do we get this in a good place? I need to pull clarification to see if this is going to get in a better place or not. There's a Lover's card. Okay, so long-term reverse, walking away. So separation is good. I think, okay, so this is saying that being separate is good. Being separated for a decent amount of time is good. Not too long. 10 of Pentacles is like not a long time. So it's like 2, 3, 4 months max of being apart is healthy. Okay, that makes sense. Two of Cups, you're not on the same page. 10 of Cups, you both have different happily ever afters. Hermit, but your environments are not conducive right now. Okay. one or both of you need to get your heart broken first before you ever have a chance to reconnect. So someone new might break their heart, or someone new might break your heart. I'm inclined to believe that their heart's going to get broken just because the Three of Swords is reversed. If it was upright, I'd say it's probably going to be you. But considering it's reversed and the Five of Pentacles is upright, they're going to get their heart broken. And then I think once they get their heart broken, I think they're going to really realize and value your connection. And they're going to try to come back. Whether or not you're interested is going to be up to you. Let's get you a song. Why did my phone freeze? That was weird. Oh, great. Sexual, La-Di-Da, Thunderpuss Remix by Amber. Literally so annoying. Like, you're going to hook up with this person soon. Because there's a lot of sexual tension and chemistry. You're going to hook up with them soon. It's just going to happen. If not, I'd be shocked because there's a ton of sexual tension. Maybe that's what the falling out is. Maybe you're like someone is too sexual or something, but there's definitely a sexual pull here for some reason. So, all right. If you guys like that, make sure you tip. There's a link to my page down below. There's a button who says heart says thanks to you directly. Until next time, good luck. Okay, pile number 3. This is for what their intentions are, and this is the Venus. So Venus is love, beauty, and money. So that might be something important here. Come on, Libra energy. But I'm also seeing this as like sometimes physical beauty or beauty standards. So perhaps there's some sort of superficial connection or surface level immediate draw here. Or perhaps a financial draw towards the investment between the two of you. Maybe they can give you something, they can get something for you. So I want to pull further to figure out which angle that's coming from, whether it's positive or negative. Okay, 10 of Wands, a burden. Temperance is about patience. And Ace of Pentacles, that's exactly what I was afraid of. So this person feels like you are an asset to them, whether that be for what you can do for them or the way you look on their arm or whatever. They feel like they can gain connections through you, maybe to advance their goals. They feel like perhaps you are generous with your time, effort, even your own money. So this person definitely wants to take from you. The thing is it seems like you let them. Yep, Wheel of Fortune. The goddamn Wheel of Fortune. I was afraid of this when I saw the Venus. I was like, So Wheel of Fortune is like playing roulette, right? It's like hitting the golden lottery, hitting the lottery ticket. And the Five of Swords is pettiness and ignoring details, and the Three of Swords is heartbreak. This person is an opportunistic individual. This person knows what they're doing. They know exactly what they want, and they are going to position themselves in a place to where they can get it. So this person absolutely knows what's going on. So this doesn't have to translate to money directly. It could literally translate to someone who is looking at you and knows that you love them and they don't really love you, but they crave attention. So they're using you for that love. This person is conscious of what they're doing and they are taking, not giving. So this person is not someone that cares about you. They like what you can do for them, point blank, period. Whether it be financially, emotionally, attention-wise, it doesn't matter. This person is an opportunistic person who only cares about advancing themselves currently. Child of the Moon, forgiveness, transcending the ego. So this person is very good at talking about other people, but not themselves. Do you really know a lot about them? Do they say a lot of things that sound smart, or do they tell you things about themselves? That's the thing. They're very good at distracting. Theft. Also, you need to be careful because this person will take things from you. I mean, they might actually be a thief, bitch. You might put them in your house and they take something from it. But theft to me is about theft of time, theft of authenticity. I also see that as someone that's just like taking from you. They're a taker, period. It's what I said. I'm psychic. This group better tip me. Like literally, like they take from you. They don't give, they take. Homecoming, hearth, and then Samhain, death. This person started out extremely kind and you even thought they were generous. They were great. This person started out amazing and the mask fell. Who this person projected themselves to be versus who they actually are two different people, and you've romanticized your initial meeting with this person. That wasn't them. When people show you who they are, believe them. Triumph of lies. What did I say? This person built an entire life on lies. Their backstory is not true. Who they're friends with is not true. You need to second guess everything they say and do. I'm telling you right now, their history is riddled with lies. Everything that they've told you about themselves is not 100% accurate. Swiftness. Come on, Taylor Swift. They're very quick, though, and they're very charming, and they're quick to change the subject. They travel a lot. The little star. Their childhood is not what they said it was. Their trauma they talked about, or their upbringing, or their past. Something to do with their past is not what they said it was, and they are looking for their golden ticket out. Dedication and Lilith equality. They don't like that other people have things that they don't have. To me, this would be like if a poor person was pretending to be rich to try to get friends with rich people and use them. Like this person is literally like, they will also pretend to be anything to get what they want. Like this person absolutely is. This is someone that can't be a friend to anybody until they build their success and have what they want because they're just tunnel visioned. Sixth house, I told you they have a plan. North node, they have a plan for their life. Like it's like, I want to own a business. I want to do this. So they're social climbing or whatever they're doing, using people just to get where they need to go. Scorpio, yeah, they're aware. Sorry, this is blatant cut and dry to me, especially with the Scorpio card. So to me, this person is very strategic and they know exactly what they're doing. Every decision that they make is one that they're conscious of. It's to advance their personal goals and what they want further. It's not that they don't care to factor in your opinion. It's that your opinion is not going to stop them from where they want to go. It's like if a Taurus has made up their mind and they just run full speed. So this person has an idea of where they want to be and how they want to be and what they want to do. And if you don't fall in line with that, and if you don't do the things that they want, then they don't care. So I think this person is a user. I think this person is selfish. And I think that this person is not interested in prioritizing other people currently. I think until this person has their success and until this person reaches whatever goal they're looking at reaching, it's going to be very, very hard to connect to them on an authentic level. I think that they're very, very, very materialistic, or at least grass is greener mentality. They're not loyal, and they're very easily swayed. This is someone that would throw you under the bus if they were your friend and jump into the new friend group that's shiny and new. They're not loyal at all. So unfortunately, this person does not have good intentions just because you do not factor into their decision making at all. Let's get you a song. Oh my God, it's Lady Gaga Paparazzi. It's like a clout chaser. Like you don't like, it's weird. It's like this person wants fame, attention, money. Like they're seeking validation from outside sources. So it's like they're looking for their moment always, even if they don't want to actually be famous, quote unquote. They're seeking attention. Like they literally just are looking for their moment, and it's just, don't give it to them. Goodbye. This person sucks. They really suck. And they're a user, and I'm sorry that you got used by this person. They're very good at this game. They've perfected this. Like this is a person who watches YouTube videos and TikToks on how to like manipulate people. Like they're very strategic. So don't blame yourself for falling for this person. It's not your fault. Screw them. If you like that, make sure you tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. There's a button that says art. It says thanks to you directly. Follow me Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Antphrodite. Until next time, good luck.